My name is Melissa Wilson, and I am a divorced mother of 2 adult daughters and a grandson, and I work here in Sedalia at a local office.
What brought you to biblical counseling?
Well, I've suffered with emotional problems, in particular anxiety, for most of my life. I've been through a lot of traumas in my life, and that's grown into a great deal of fears and anxieties that I've carried with me, and struggled to set boundaries and things like that. And I tried about every other kind of option out there, medications, traditional therapies, and it wasn't working for me.
So how did biblical counseling help you?
It helped me get to the core of what my problem is, which is within me, my heart, my my distrust, and actually focus on surrendering that, and putting it in a perspective from my faith, from trusting in God rather than just relying on some pill or something to make it better.
So why would you recommend biblical counseling to someone else versus maybe other options?
Well, for me, I would recommend it because the other options didn't work for me, and the biblical counseling did. So, if you're somebody like myself who've tried so many different avenues, tried handling it on your own, tried sharing with friends, tried traditional therapy sessions, tried medications, and you find you're still reaching your breaking point, which is what I was when I came in, biblical counseling is different, and it worked for me. So that's why I would recommend it.
What would you say to someone who might be struggling in the same way that you've struggled?
I would say there's hope. I would say give biblical counseling a try, even if you think it's not your way, if you think it wouldn't be helpful, if it's not something you would typically navigate toward. If you've tried these other things, what's the harm in trying something a little bit different? And because I do believe, God created us, so there's no better person to offer us assistance and healing than going with the biblical principles.
Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us here today. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.